Greetings! It's I, Commissioner, Lifeless Fantasy Football League, as we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Let me quickly recap you of the events of Week 11, and there were some events. Starting, Aphrodisiacs beats Dump Trucks, Stupid Stonks, the Overpaid Convicts, 74-25. RG3 goes for 38 points. Brings both teams to 5-6 record, just outside of the playoffs at the moment, but I'll get into that a little later. Lord Ron Kings defeats the Fantasy Fins 95-78 on the back of one Peyton Manning, not the back, the arm, of one Peyton Manning for 26 points. Both teams are now 6-5 in what we like to call the jumbled mess of 6-5. Balls Out defeats Logical Intercourse, who has fallen on some serious hard times, 84-74. Des Bryant goes for 25 to lead Balls Out. Balls Out moves to 6-5. Logical Intercourse on a 3-game slide after leading the division, or leading everything at 7-1, is now 7-4. Berserk Fury defeats the Redcoats 76-62. Cam Newton goes for 20 to lead the Fury. Moves them to 6-5. Redcoats falls to 3-8, eliminated from everything. Black Dog FRL beats Kentucky Way Cold Sticks 47-30. God, that's an ugly game. Roddy White leads the way with 15. Okay. Moves the Black Dog FRLs to 6-5. Kentucky, wow, Ice Cold Sticks 4-7. Smoke My Shorts defeats the Dirty Tebows 73-65, with Tom Brady doing all the scoring for the shorts that like to be smoked with 36 points. Moves them to 7-4 and tie atop the league. Dirty Tebow falls to 6-5, and the most unlikely of results, Barney's Bastard defeats the Side Effects 148-66. He put up 148 with Cutler having a concussion. 148 with Cutler having a concussion on his squad. Andre Johnson leads the way with his super 43 points. This 148 score is the highest point total of anybody in the 3 years that we have been over on this site. So congratulations to Barney's. Your season was not a complete waste. You're going to make some money. So congratulations. You're not dead. Now, I see you making a charge here. You're at 4-7. You're going to need, 2 more and a miracle with all this 6-5, 5-6 mess. But keep going, dog. Keep going. So, high team scores. Now Barney's Bastard with 148 from this past week. Dougie Martin 61, not to be touched. So, Nate, congratulations. You only get half the pot. You tried. It's okay. So, yes. So there we are. So looking at this, and I do want to go over the tiebreaker scenarios, as we have a jumbled mess everywhere. So, how the tiebreakers work. And the first tiebreaker technically it's like, obviously the first one is your actual record. So, but if you have multiple ties, like we have 7 people currently tied at 6-5, the first tiebreaker is the winning percentage of those, of the other 7 matches that you would have with everybody that is tied with you. So currently, by looking at the tiebreakers, of the 7 6-5 teams, 3 people have a 600 winning percentage, 1 person has a 500 winning percentage, and 3 people have a 400 winning percentage. Just with those 8 or 7 teams involved at 6-5, to break that tie, it takes the 600, the 1 500, which would be the 4th, and then the 3 400s are all, grouped out. From there, it does not go back to head-to-head. It goes to points. So you take that group of 600 winning percentage of all the 6-5s, and then it just simply moves over to total points scored. So that is the reason why Black Dog FRL is ahead of Fantasy Fins and Side Effects, because he has more points than those 2, because those 3 are all the ones tied with the 600 winning percentage. Dirty Tebows, you got the 500 win percentage. You're sitting there right there at 4. So congratulations. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're in. You're right now. You're the 6th team in the seedings. Lord Ron King's Berserk Fury Balls Out were the 400 win percentage group of the 6-5s. Lord Ron Kings has more points than Berserk Fury and Balls Out. That's how the tiebreakers work. I don't want to hear anything in the next 2 weeks about, I beat such and such and such and such and we all have the same. No, it goes by the group all the same winning percentage, put them head to head that way, whatever win percentage you got versus everybody else. That's why we play a nice little 13-week season, or a 13-week season where everyone plays everyone once. Makes it nice and clean. We'll get a winning percentage there, move you over to total points, that breaks everything. So that's tiebreaker. So there it is. So right now, Logical Intercourse, Smoke My Shorts. Evidently, I'm going to say Logical Intercourse beat Smoke My Shorts, so they haven't played yet. And then the tiebreaker would be the total score. I haven't even looked to see head-to-head there. I don't know. They might have a match this week. I don't know. So there it is. It's a jumbled mess. No one has clinched everything. The only thing I know for a fact is Redcoats is not going to the playoffs. Barney's Bastard and Kentucky Hot Sticks, it's probably a very dirty scenario, and it might not even be a scenario because I don't think 6 and 7 is going to get anybody in the playoffs. So you guys technically, you might be mathematically alive by some narrow margins, but it's very unlikely. So that just leaves the other 1, 2, 3, yeah. So that's 11 teams vying for 6 spots, technically still alive. And then the 2 top seeds have not clinched anything because you can lose 2 games and fall to 7 and 6, or 7 and 6 and be out of the whole thing. So Logical Intercourse, fix it. You don't want to lose out and just fall right out of there. It'd just not be good to come to work and people ridicule you. So fix it. So so that's pretty much all I've got. I might come at you next week, just if more or less just to break down playoff scenarios rather than go through a full recap. But so I just want to make sure everyone's definitely aware of the tiebreaker situation and how it works. If you have any more question on how it works, or you need a breakdown for your scenario, shoot me an email and I'll try and figure it out. But I hate doing big long math like that. So wait till next week, after next week's results, and I can probably give each and every one of you what it takes to get you wherever. So with that, good luck next week. There's going to be a lot of 6 and 5, 5 and 6 head-to-heads, so to break some ties and things like that. So good luck. Out.